Some guests always want to tell you all these details. That welcome back to the Lynn Hayes Really Show. I am so glad that Charlene Pokey Barnett is my friend, so I can say that. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm so excited because you're here to talk about a new exhibit that just opened recently, featuring an insight into the life or a day of renowned photographer Teenie Harris.
Absolutely. It's called Teenie Harris Photographs Around the Clock. It's absolutely gorgeous because it's our opportunity to show you the kind of day, the average day that Teenie had every day, it seemed, and how he amassed 80,000 photos and more of beautiful photography of Pittsburgh and of the African American culture.
Now, it's kind of interesting because I think that at this point, everybody associates you with the collection. I mean, you're kind of the face of the collection, but this time you're also the curator of this exhibit.
Yes, I'm very, very proud and very excited to have been able to do this because, as you and I both know, we grew up knowing Teenie, and I started working with the Carnegie in 2006 as a volunteer, identifying my own photos and family photos and friends' photos. And then they hired me in 2009 and 2010 to prepare for our retrospective, which had a real broad base about Teenie Harris and his photography. Since then, we've had smaller shows. In that show, we had 1,000 images. And since then, we've had smaller shows that have about 25 to 40 images.
Okay.
This one has 31, and we've grouped them differently a little bit because we wanted to make something that looks kind of like his day.
A day.
Which
right.
starts
with
his family.
Okay.
Starts with his family.
So we're not starting with his at the beginning here.
Well, no, that's obviously the Courier paper boys,
Okay.
and we don't know who too many of them are. So if anybody knows who these guys are,
wow,
this was a Courier picnic, and so Teenie would stop by the Courier in the middle of the day and pick up assignments and maybe take some photos of the Courier staff or whatever's going on. He took some great shots of the offices. And so we have Mr. Nunn and Mr. Prattis and Jesse Van and Ira Van, all the editors, the great editors.
Now, is that in one of those group shots that you sent me with Frank Bolden in it? No.
Well, we do have that group shot with Frank Bolden and, let's see, who else? Willa Mae Rice, Hazel Garland.
Okay.
George Barber, and of course Teenie himself is in the shot. This one here is the Crystal Barber Shop, which was one of Teenie's haunts and main stops during the day. And if you look through the door of the shop, you can see that the Crawford Grill is right across the street.
Oh my goodness, you're right.
And so we know that Teenie has a connection to both. His brother, Woogie William Harris, was owner of the Crystal Barber Shop, and he and Gus Greenlee were owners of the Crawford Grill. So Teenie would just lead his day, but he would catch great shots. That was the point of this. Teenie took assignments, much like when I watch you and you're on assignment, there's something going on, but people who are good at what they do always bring something different to it.
I was going to say, yeah, and you see things.
Exactly.
We can go ahead and take a look at the next photograph because I feel like I love this Sammy Davis.
Yeah, this is cool. I tried to use images that were different, not just your basic big star shots in a big venue. This is a small Flamingo Club shot. And so he's
the Flamingo.
Yeah.
I only heard of it. I was never there.
We weren't there. But you know, it's such a cool shot because it shows you that Teenie would catch people doing things that other people didn't know about. They weren't advertised. So he was on the circuit in the evening doing a lot of shots for his best work maybe, which was the nightclub scene and the musicians and the entertainers, and of course the civil rights shots, and then just beautiful photography. Oh, and then there are the babies with the cakes. And you know, there were a lot of babies with cakes, but I thought, you know what, this is how I started with the archive. I brought my baby pictures, this being one, to the archive, and why not use my own? I can give myself permission to use it, and I'm very proud of the fact that Teenie's preserved our personal history and our African American Pittsburgh heritage, and just the story of African Americans between the 30s and the 80s.
Which is interesting because while the faces may reflect Pittsburgh, the lifestyle and the times could be anywhere USA.
Absolutely. And he shot things, there's some of the images that I brought along that are also just some cars that were in Oakland by the university. There it is.
There it is.
But it's such a great shot.
So that's like Soldiers and Sailors is behind the cars?
Exactly. And then that one trunk open. So Teenie's kind of telling you what his story is about by the way he shot. And some of the people we've interviewed with the oral histories that are also included in this exhibition talk about how Teenie's photography actually changed some of the storylines. That, you know, sometimes people would be doing one story, but a photo like this of, yes, it's a fire, and it's, you know, it's sad to see the fire, but when you look at the content of the photo and you see the hoses and the old fire trucks and all the confusion and commotion.
So the Flamingo skating was a skating rink?
Yeah.
And where was that?
That's in the East Liberty area corridor.
Oh,
and
interesting.
but see, you can see that Teenie's above. He's standing on something and taking the shot. So he's getting all of what's happening during this shoot.
Right.
And so he's probably, this is, you know, not the days of pagers and cell phones.
Sure.
So he probably saw smoke.
I was going to say, looked up, saw the smoke, and followed
went over
it.
there
Yeah, and followed it.
on the way to or from another assignment,
Somewhere
per se. He has some photos of a gorgeous set of elderly people on swings.
Oh, yeah, I did see that one. I don't want to run out of time. We got a minute left. So the exhibit opened last week. It runs until mid-September. Let's go through the logistics of how folks can see it.
Come to the Museum of Art and come to the lobby gallery and see Teenie, and you'll get a taste of kind of a summertime session with Teenie. It's beautiful, it's lightweight, but it's very impactful at the same time. And this leads into the International, the Carnegie International, which opens in October. And we're the Teenie Harris exhibition just prior to that. And there will be approximately 117 images that Teenie took in the international show. That's a first for us to have.
And it's going to be here in Pittsburgh?
Here in Pittsburgh at the Carnegie Museum of Art.
In October. So you'll have to come back.
We'll come back.
You'll have to come back into September, 1st of October.
Okay, I'm going to bring your parents' wedding photos next time.
That'd be great. That'd be great. All right, thanks so much for joining us
Thanks
today.
for having
Can't wait
me.
to see the exhibit. It's exciting. We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, I can and I will. What's that mean? You'll find out next when the Lynn Hayes Freeland Show continues.